and get the bag, and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power. Hey, look at my dogs. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did you let it go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed it. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask.
Today, from First Energy.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
This will make it into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here come the Browns on offense with Baker Mayfield, the former #1 overall pick at quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Carry. Jalen Ramsey brought him down. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
And he'll get this underneath to Bell.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 9.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10
at the 34. Here come the Bengals now to take over. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon, and he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Carrier. Taken down.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 23 carries, 70 yards.
He's the #2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to #1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
A gain of a yard.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Carrier.
Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Bengals.
This is Mixon on the draw. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
The stop made by Andrew Billings. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
Burrows.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Mixon with a first down carry. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Myles Garrett. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. This is Travion Williams. And he'll get it down inside the 30. The 29-yard line.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
3rd down pass.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. Following the interception, Mayfield. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Mayfield's pass. Complete.
Give him 6 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Calais Campbell in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that...
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Under pressure, and down he goes. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
A loss of 3 yards.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Ball carrier. The stop made by Myles Garrett. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. That one complete to Hill. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
As the offense comes out, we put our Madden spotlight on Baker Mayfield. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good.
19-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Mayfield sacked by Vaughn Miller. A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Here's Matt Bosher now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it works.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
Complete.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now they run with Mixon. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
to Joe Mixon.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns' 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
This defense is really flowing around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Calais Campbell has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at the 31-yard line.
They'll hand it off here. This is Mixon.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And the Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
23-yard line.
They begin this drive with Chubb. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burgess. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Ricardo Allen brought him down. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44, Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. Now Mayfield. A screen to Bell.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Makes the score Browns 3.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
The 31-yard line.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Bengals.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He finds his running back, Mixon. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And a Bengal 1st down.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
1st down, Bengals.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Burrow's pass complete.
Devontae Adams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burgess. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains.
36-yard line.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So time perhaps for one final kneel down. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Round 6.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Larry Ogunjobi picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
For Joe Mixon.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
23-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Brings up
Mayfield on play action.
At the 24-yard
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Mayfield's pass.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. A first down throw for Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. A run for Nick Chubb. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
With the give to Nick Chubb.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Mayfield
6.
to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
A.J. Boyd.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. That's to Fulgham, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. From the red zone now, Mayfield. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there.
Brings up
2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he's got it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Makes it 3rd and goal.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
For the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
On the carry.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he whips that one incomplete there. The tight end, Josh Hill, was the target. And now it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 4th down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
He was
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield leaping, and he makes the grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
1st and 10.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They run. Chubb. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
The Bengals.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
That's caught inside the 20.
Burrows.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
A gain of 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Now Joe Mixon. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Mixon, the Bengal ball carrier.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's brought down.
The handoff to Joe Mixon. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Burgess. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up.
And again, it's Chubb. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now this one complete on the slant route. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. They need just a yard here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
On the stop. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The kick is good. Makes the score Browns 17.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trail. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 40. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. On the return, Williams. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Josh Hill. A gain of 12. First down, Bengals.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Looking deep for Adams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
And Burrow going to throw again.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been... And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career.
Burrow. 2-point conversion is successful and makes the score Browns 38.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And they will take a knee here. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Browns, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be as they drop to 7-1. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Bang, can I kick it? Bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did you let it go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed it. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked.
Let me explain. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
They picking snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta enough juice to end the drought, yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me, yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve, yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill, yeah, yeah. Champion, yeah, we here.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coexist. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot, tired of trying. Go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media. Keep us blind, a good heart, it's not hard to find. Why you trying to find infrastructure right, I don't got time. Infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could call to. We're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. Can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing it so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle, the top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not shit I do. Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire. No ceiling was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire. No ceiling was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No ceiling was that never be the same.
She right got me.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a
sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage with the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you